toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas A&M's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line for it.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The kick is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the air. It's Lowry. Here comes the heat. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
How nice is it as a play call on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again growing up as a kid. He just takes off. He's a better athlete than anybody you've got, and he gets the first down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. But to finish it with a touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Using his legs, it's Norman. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job.
This guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet, it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense getting set for first down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start. Offense.
Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move him back. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Grab near the marker, it's Riley. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Reed. The screen, he's got wheels. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Set to advance on the football.
Running to Green.
The return is brought down at the 33. And the Texas A&M offense will take over.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Nice move there. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. He'll try it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey.
Turning it on! Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner goes down. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive. But you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense wraps up the 1st half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Kentucky sent out the punting unit.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the running back. Oh, what a move.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Yeah, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Oh, my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. Fights off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Can't make the play on the interception. And, man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
They're able to find a tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds his tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff. It's Norman. Right there to stop him, and that would be a loss of 3. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The give to the single back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Pulls it in. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
This type of dominant defense, a performance that would make the likes of Dat Wynn and Quentin Coriat proud. And it's NIL money spent well, right? This recruiting you see every year, they are getting dudes up front, big hosses that everybody wants, but they've been going to the Aggies, and that's why they've built great defenses. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 21 to Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the ground with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Looking to scramble. Firing to the right, complete. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Powers forward. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Unleashes one. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And back to the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. Or 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Kentucky, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. To the air, it's Lowry. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. The short hands, it's Gilmore. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilmore. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on 4th down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter 4th down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Going for it all. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they...
Oh, he's got some space. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very